with my voice change, I can't really scream that loud, so bear with me. And before I get to my own, it's not working again. Here we go. Oh, of course it does. Before I get to my own little testimony thing, I just want to say that before I came, I looked up some like polls from around the state and across the country, and I just want to say that Carleton faculty has joined our faculty in standing to oppose the amendment. And as hopefully most of you know, we are not the only state that has this issue going on right now. Maine, Washington, and Maryland are also joining us, and those 3 states are already voting in favor of equality. Yeah. All right. So right now, Minnesota is 47-49 against the amendment. For the amendment. So besides all of this, we need to continue going out door to door, phone banking, and get Minnesota, the rest of the Minnesota community, on our side.
That's right.
And then for my speech from class yesterday. Okay. Well, whatever. Just wing it. Okay, so as most of you know, I'm not really afraid to hide who I am or where I came from. I grew up in conservative Utah, grew up being the only gay kid around, being the only lesbian on any of the sports teams, being criticized by the school boards out there and whatnot. I came to Hamline because not only did I have the basketball opportunity out here, but also because of the mission statement that Hamline has on its website for prospective students. They're dedicated to social justice for not just only racial minorities, but also for sexual orientation, disability, XYZ, fill in the blank. So it was a very open school, at least I thought. I felt so comfortable because of you, the students, and the faculty and staff for making us LGBT folks comfortable on campus, that I decided to come out as trans during my schooling here and both physically and hormonally transition during my schooling. So tomorrow is my 9-month anniversary of my 9-month mark of transitioning. And so just a week before finding out that even though the students and the faculty might be on my side, that the administration is not on my side, and supporting me and my friends and those who I love, that was just like a big slap in the face to me. Like, I moved away 1,400 miles away from my mom, my family, because of this school's mission statement from the administration saying that they support LGBT and different races and different abilities, whatever. That's why I came here. And to say that they no longer agree with that was just a slap in the face. It's like, why am I spending all this money to go to a school that doesn't even support me? Why should I spend all this money when I could have gone to, even the U of M's out-of-state tuition is less than half of what I would be paying right now. So why would I be wasting my money here if they didn't, whatever.
Oxford will take your tuition down.
Exactly! And don't get me wrong. Oxford! Don't get me wrong, I love Hamline and that's why I'm here right now. But to be completely honest with everyone, the second that I read the email from President Hansen saying that they were not going to take a stand, I contacted Augsburg for information for transfer students. I contacted professors, I contacted their diversity office. I talked to my friend Taylor, who was going to be here today, but he says thank you for everyone for coming. I talked to him and talking about how I can get involved at Augsburg because I feel ashamed to be going to this school. I would rather go to a school that welcomes me and loves me and supports everyone. Now, being that I came here for basketball and then transitioning saying that I was not going to be a member of the women's basketball team anymore, I thought that was going to be the hardest moment of my college career. Coming out to my coaches, coming out to my teammates, coming out to not just my team, but also all the other women's teams, all the other men's teams. I thought that was going to be the hardest, and I thought I was going to be exiled from all of athletics because of me just coming out as trans. But the fact of the matter is, they've opened me with open arms, much wider and greater than our own president of our university. And if anyone, as everyone knows, sports is one of the most homophobic places that we still have going on. So I think that having the athletic director, all of the men's teams coaches, all the women's coaches, and all of the athletes still stand by me and have that huge community still standing by me, and now having our president not standing by me, like, I don't know about you, but for me, that's just like the biggest slap in the face of all time. If we have a president, it should be a president for the people. She's supposed to represent us. The Board of Trustees are supposed to represent us. They're not supposed to represent the era that they grew up in. They're not supposed to represent their own personal views. Yeah, that plays a part of it, and that's what makes them human. And we can't blame them for that. They're human. But the fact is, they're on the board, they're in our administration because they are supposed to represent us. And I do not feel like we are personally represented. I talked to the provost and a couple of the board members after our meeting last week, and they said that they do accurately represent us and our ideas, but exactly, one of the board members did tell me that they have to put their own opinions first because they believe that is what runs the board and what should run our school. That they need. So with that being said, I want to thank everyone for coming out, all the students, all the faculty, everyone from the Vote No campaign, and everyone from other organizations for coming out in the cold, because I know yesterday was nice and 80 degrees, and today is not. So, thank you for coming out. Thank you for continuing to make a stand. And let's keep this thing going.
Hey, what do you say?
Stop homophobia today!
Hey, Hamlin, what do you say?
Stop homophobia today!
Hey, Hamlin, what do you say?
Stop homophobia today!
Thank you so much, Jamie, for sharing your story and making those statements. It speaks a lot for a lot of us. And Hamlin's ready. The Board of Trustees just isn't. We hope that you are listening to our messages, please. Next, we have Marcus Glass, Power of the People. Thank you for joining us today.
Power to the people.
Power to the people. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Power of people. Thank you for joining us. You tell us what.
How everyone doing tonight? All right, I'm here with Power of the People. We're an organization over North Minneapolis on Broadway. We're ex-felons who are empowering that we have power, that we're not a stigma. We're not an ex-felon. Speak it loud. We're not an ex-felon. So we're here to support you guys, you know, with the gay marriage thing. I think it's great.